All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Nick starting with a pass. Oh, and the pressure is there. They're going to get to him on their very first snap. Offense up to the line fast. Going with an alternate play here. Next to throw on second. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Nix. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. One drive in, and he is already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
Going for it on 4th. Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he's going to have it just shy of midfield. The offense converting on 4th down. Well, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock. But, boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you would better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
Here's Nix. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league.
Working quickly here.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
3rd down run by Dobbins. Small gain on the play, maybe 4 yards. And that'll earn the Broncos a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Dobbins on 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and
Nick's now to throw.
at the 7-yard line.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Nice effort here, they're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Hampton. They get in there for the stop. We're giving them about 9 on the play. And that gives LA the first.
A gain of 9 yards.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Back to Hampton. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Alex Singleton makes the tackle.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Here's Herbert on second. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw, Herbert. That's complete to Johnston, outright. He's going to be forced out there after a gain of about 14. And that's going to make it first down Chargers.
It's a gain of 14.
I just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. On to the left side, and Johnston has it. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. And this will wind up incomplete, so failure to connect brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Here's Herbert. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Broncos take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Nix. And the catch won't survive the contact this time. Incomplete. That was a tough-ass partner making that play against double coverage. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up the first. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust,
yeah.
Right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Gets this to McConkey. And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and he gets him the first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Herbert now. That's Harris on the right side. It's inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's a gain
From
of
a great throw
23
to a nice
yards.
route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Throwing on 2nd. Herbert. Complete here to Hampton. To the pylon, and he will get there. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Omari on Hampton. A 4-yard score. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Broncos 3.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. Making a read at the line. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chargers will begin the 4th quarter with a football following the interception.
Nixon.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Open man is Jalen Naylor. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
21 yards. And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. That's to Naylor once again. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first down, it's Genty. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he stopped immediately there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Matt Gay on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
And Gay missed it. Pulled it off to the left. And this will remain a scoreless game.
I'm about to say something that seems really obvious, but you hate to see your kicker miss on the opening drive because now you're starting to wonder what goes through his head. Is that going to affect him the rest of the game? Is he going to be able to bounce back? You want to show confidence later? What's going to go on with him right out of the gate with a miss?
Yeah, a chance to grab the 3-yard lead here at home. Instead, we remain scoreless. Second down, Pollard again. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
A gain of 12. First down, Tennessee.
Here's Ward. And that's going to be incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Throwing now, Ward. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one out wide and intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Mendoza. And his throw here is incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Down inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Wan'Dale Robinson, 39 yards. And the Titans post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Joey
Sly on for the extra point. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Joey Sly to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
44-yard line.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
In trouble, and he's taken down. John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop it.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Kansas City Chiefs. Cam Little out for the opening kick, and we're underway from Kansas City. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
I'll say it again, Kate. I love these new kickoff rules. This is exactly what we all wanted to see. All of us understood the safety concerns with the kickoff, but we did not want to see this explosive, game-changing play out of the game, and we did. And in fact, in this one, we got to see it right from the jump.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Looking quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, Mahomes. And an unforced error. Can't bring that one in. That's going to go as a drop, and that means it's third down. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Taking a chance to the end zone. He's got it. What a throw. Touchdown, Chiefs. Xavier Worthy, 35 yards. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Send right down the middle and good. And they go up 7-0 here early.
7, Jaguars nothing. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. LaQuint Allen to return this. And they'll have half the work done for them already. He's out of bounds right at the midfield stripe.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll run again with Tootin. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
Lawrence to throw it. Pressure's there, they get him a big loss back at the 43. There's Drew Tranquil. And now it is 4th and 17. Jacksonville in punt formation.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Brought to the ground finally after a gain of about 17 yards. And that's going to give the Chiefs a 1st down.
17 yards.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. A lot of space ahead. Has a hole left. Room to run. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
Butker to try the point after.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
This one splits the uprights. It is good. It's a 14-0 game here
Next
early.
to score, Chiefs 14, Jaguars nothing. Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return. The
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Lawrence looking to throw. Looks like a pick, but he just can't hang on. So it's an incomplete pass on 2nd down. They're happy to have that compared to the alternative.
It's 3rd down and 7 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Chiefs bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
Pass.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Running left. Here's Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down behind the
Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 2 brings up.
This is Walker on 2nd.
At the 21-yard line.
He's up and over the pile. Touchdown. try the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And this already a 21-point game here in the first.
Jaguars nothing. Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. Tootin now on the return. And he's going to be touchdown as that one comes to an end.
The Jaguars take over first and 10.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Hand off to Tootin. Good play call there. 15 yards for their efforts, and they got the first down.
Tackle made at the 38.
And yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That one's on the mark, Jacoby Myers. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll come up on first and 10.
And the Jaguar first down.
From the gun, Tootin. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. And he's going to be stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they needed. First down coming up.
Bashal Tootin. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Now it's Lawrence. And the coverage too much to battle through on this play. Multiple defenders there, a lot of contact at the catch. This one's incomplete.
It leads to second and 10.
Working on second down, Lawrence. And they try him again, but this one is also incomplete. Defense stayed focused on him after that last play, Brock. There to break it up. It's third down.
Third down and 10.
Now Lawrence. Oh, it's nearly intercepted. Either way, he was breaking up.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Cade York to kick off for the Jets.
Ready to get us started, it's Cade York. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Right to the air. Here's Stafford. That's caught. Puka Nacua. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rally too quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout. Here's Stafford. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of it. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Stafford's pass intercepted. It's a turnover on
From
down.
the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Next, the receivers have spread the defense out, and they're able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a 1st down. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Geno Smith. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Jets are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Rams nothing. Gabe York to kick off for the Jets.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now a 2nd and 10. Play action. Stafford. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To the air again. Stafford. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be 2nd down. Stafford. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Wright. And the Jets force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10.
Jets take over 1st and 10. At their
The
own
New York
10-yard line.
offense taking over for their next possession. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter. And as you can see, we knew it was cold enough for this, and now the snow has arrived. It started to fall. And his throw is incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. A shotgun snap for Smith. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Jets.
Give to Hall running right. And a short pickup to about the 25.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they have everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves it with a 2nd and 3. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, Smith. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3 yards to go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Andre Cisco on the coverage.
Back to throw, Stafford. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Geno now to throw. Allen has it, left side. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Now Geno. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
A gain of 12.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Throwing now is Geno. And this one too low.
Certainly looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
10 yards to go.
Now it's Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 19. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Straight ahead is Hall. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. Smith. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Geno Smith with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Rams, nothing. Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Breaks through the contact. Pass midfield, look out. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jets.